to my channel. My name is Barbara Daisy, and if it's your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment before you leave. And if it's not your first time tuning in, thank you so much for coming back. Don't forget to like and leave a comment before you leave. So this hair is by a company called Sunber Hair. I think that's how it's pronounced. They sent me 120 inch, 118 inch, 116 inch, and a 16-inch closure for this. So this hair comes straight. However, when I made the wig, I washed the hair and I bleached the closure and I did a lot of things to the hair, and so like it wasn't as straight anymore. So when you wash it, it's not super straight. It kind of gets poofy when you wash it, so I had to straighten it. However, when I straightened it, it was too straight and it was too flat for my liking. I just don't really like boom straight hair. I just feel like it doesn't fit my face. So the first few days I didn't really like the hair. I was like, oh, whatever. It's too straight for my liking. But after a while, it kind of like, it's straight, but it's not too straight, and I kind of like it like this. So I haven't straightened it for like a whole week, and this is what it's looking like. I'm going to go ahead and actually straighten a part of it so you guys see how well it takes heat or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten this part right here. It's already pretty straight, but I just want to show you guys just for demonstration purpose. You need your heat protector, and of course, and the one I'm using is by Fantasia. I think this one. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can, but that's the one I'm using. And you don't want to spray too much, because if you spray too much, you're going to weigh your hair down. And then I'm using my flat iron by Remington, and it's set at 410. So I'm just gonna do one quick half. So this is what it looks like when you just straighten it. So it takes heat pretty well. It's super straight, but I'm not going to straighten my entire hair just because I said earlier I don't like it when it's too straight. So the hair does take heat pretty well, which is good. As far as shedding, I'm not even saying this because this video is sponsored or whatever, but this hair doesn't shed that much. I've had it for a week now and I've experienced a minimal shedding. The only time I really saw shedding was the time I was customizing the closure, and obviously that was because I was pulling out a lot of hair from it. So this is what it looks like when I pull it back. It does look pretty good, especially with the way I customize the lace closure. I'm going to put up a video very soon on how I customize lace closures to look like this, so definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys should watch the video on how I made the wig. I know I've been rambling for a long time, but I just had to tell you guys a little bit of like what the hair is like. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. So I received this hair from a company, Sunber Hair, as I said earlier. They sent me 118 inch, 120 inch, and 116 inch, and they also sent me a 16-inch closure, which I went ahead to bleach and tint the knots. I'm gonna post a video on that very soon, so stay tuned for that. They also sent me this cute lashes, and so what you're gonna need, I'm using this dome cap, and it's the mesh one. I like this one because it's just a lot more breathable than the actual like spandex type, and this is what it looks like straight out of the pack. You're going to need needles. I like to use curved needles just because it makes it a whole lot easier. You're going to need T-pins to hold down your wig cap. Of course, you're going to need thread to sew down your wig. So I'm just showing you guys exactly how I thread my needle. This is not like a perfect shot, but I tried. So basically I take the thread and then I fold it in half, and then after folding it in half, I take the tip, as you see in a few seconds. I take that tip and I kind of twirl it so that it's thin, and then I insert it into my needle. Then I just drag it, and then I tie the end. I normally knot the end about 2 to 3 times until the knot is as big as I would like, big enough not to go through the lace closure. And that's what the knot looks like. So yeah, I'm just putting on the wig cap, and I'm kind of trying to find the perfect placement, trying to make sure the size is good and all that. Don't drag your wig cap too much, if not your wig will end up being too big. So after finding exactly how I want it to lay, I'm just going to go ahead and use the T-pins to secure the cap so it doesn't move when I'm making the wig. I always feel bad when I have to do this to this mannequin head. It feels like I'm stabbing somebody, but whatever, it's not, it's a mannequin. And then I'm just using the T-pins to hold it down. I'm going to put one in front, one at the back, and one on each side of the wig cap. So after doing that, I'm trying to find the exact and perfect placement for my lace closure. Trust me guys, this might take you a while. It took me a while, even though I've been doing it for a while. So yeah, just try to find the perfect placement. Remember, you don't want your lace closure to have any bumps in it, so find exactly where you want to put it, and then when you find that, just use a T-pin to hold down the closure, as I would do in a few seconds. So hold down the closure like this, and after doing that, I am going to go ahead and stretch out the other side of the closure and then pin it down, making sure that it's laying super duper flat, guys. That's very important. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the back of the closure, just pin it down, and I'm going to pin the other side down too. So what I did here, if you notice, the first pin at the back is it moves into that line of the wig a little bit. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, but you can see where that placement is. You can use that to gauge where you want the second placement to be. If it kind of aligns, then you know that you're actually on point, and I was on point. So I'm going to go ahead and start sewing. And sometimes some people make wigs and it's either too big or too small. The reason your wig is too small for you or doesn't fit your head is because you're sewing when you're sewing down your wig, you're sewing through the elastic band of the cap. You don't want to do that. You want to sew through the fabric itself. So I don't know if that makes sense, but like, just take the pin and the needle and don't sew it straight into the cap, sew it through the mesh. And then I'm just securing that by tying a knot, and then I'm going to cut off the excess thread, and then I'm just going to keep sewing. Remember, don't sew through the elastic band, just sew through the mesh. So after doing that, I have gone ahead and I've started sewing the hair itself, and I'm doing like this U shape on the wig. That's how I like to do my wigs. So here I'm just showing you guys how I connect tracks together.
So I say, no man say no man can take my joy away.
So whenever I take the needle through, I always make a knot. It helps the weft of the hair stay better on the wig cap. I decided to put all of this in real time so you guys see how I'm doing it, rather than making it fast and you guys trying to catch up and stuff like that.
Kind of life will make you crazy, kind of life will make you lose your mind, yeah. And baby, me, I know go lie, I like the way you ready anytime I call on you, yeah. Pull up in a white one, pull up in a white one. You don't see me leave cause I left in a black one. Me, I know they fight war, yeah, we doing that, some God on the thing, tell them make the light one. Tell them make the light one.
So I'm going to show you how I do the fold over method. So I just fold the weft over and then use my T-pin to hold it in place, and then at the end where it folds, I'm going to sew through it, and I think I created like 2 knots just so that it's very secure. And after doing that, I just keep on sewing as per usual.
I will give you what you wanted. Baby, come and chop my money. Yeah. Baby, back to the dancing.
So this is what I have right now. As you can see, I'm having that U shape. I'm going to keep doing that until my U is very small, and I'll be right back. So this is what I have so far. I'm now going to go ahead and start sewing the tracks horizontally. So I'm going to put the track on it, measure it out, and then I'm going to cut it. I like cutting my tracks at this part of the hair just because I want that part to be a lot fuller than the rest of the hair, if that makes sense.
Free smoke, free Hennessy. More life to my enemies.
Then I'm just going to sew it on like so, like I've been doing. It's just a very repetitive process. So I'm just down to my last track, and the last track I'm sewing, you want to make sure that it is connecting to the lace closure. So you're sewing it onto the lace closure, to the end of the lace closure. That's what I'm doing right here. And after doing all of that, you should be done with the wig. This is what I have so far. That fabric right there, you don't need it, so we're gonna cut it off. You want to cut it off close to where you stitched, but not too close, so that you don't loosen the stitches you made with your lace closure, because that would be horrible. Like, don't do it. So just cut it off, and that's pretty much all I did for this wig. I also went ahead and customized the lace closure. So yes guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Do not forget to hit the like button right there. Just click the thumbs up button right there, and do not forget to subscribe. I think it's on your lower right. This is my left right now, but this is probably you guys' right now. This is so weird. But anyways, do not forget to hit the subscribe button down right here, the red button. Hit it boo, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. Let me know your feedback. Let me know what you think. Do you like this hair or whatnot? Yeah, I'm talking too much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.